Mr. Everglot. Wonder what this could be. Would you look at that? Another formal complaint about the noise level over by Dante's Inferno. Not sure what he thinks that we're going to do about it, but I'll file it away just like all the other 27 formal complaints. Let the mayor deal with that again. Right. Oh, hello. What can I do for you today? Oh, goodness gracious me. Welcome. It is wonderful to meet you. You must be our contest winner, correct? Ah, lovely to meet you. Welcome to BurtonTown. You know, we don't get too many visitors around here, but once a year the tourism department holds a contest where one lucky winner gets to come for an all-expenses-paid vacation to our lovely town of BurtonTown here. And here you are. I trust that the journey was not too taxing. Good, good, good. And have you been checked into your room all right? Oh, the ghosts. Yes, aren't they wonderful? Oh, you would like to not have ghosts in your room. I deeply apologise. I thought that you might like that. You see, a lot of people, they like having the ghosts. They actually sometimes pay extra for it, but that is perfectly fine. If you would prefer a ghost-free room while you are staying with us, I can absolutely have you moved to a different room, all right? Now, unfortunately, ghosts do often have a mind of their own, so it's not a guarantee that you won't have any ghostly visitors, but I can at least move you to a room where no one has died in, and that greatly reduces the chances of being visited by an entity, alright? Okay, let me just make a note of that right here. I will have the ghosts move your things. I mean the people. Yes, perfectly normal living people. They will move your things to a new room, alright? I will have a new key ready for you after you get back from this evening's visits. Okay, was there anything else that was the matter so far that I can fix for you? Alright, wonderful. We want to make sure that you have the most splendid time as you make your way around BurtonTown today. Now, of course, you are free to visit the town and see the attractions at your leisure, but I do have a map for you. If you would like, you can take that with you, and it just points out some of our more popular attractions. Yes, of course, of course. Here we are. It's got all kinds of wonderful places on here that you can visit if you would like to. Shall we take a look? Right, here we are. A lovely map of our BurtonTown here for you. So right now, we're over here in Town Hall. If at any point you need anything, you can come back here and there will always be someone at reception here, alright? Now, as you exit Town Hall, you will have a lovely view of our local cemetery here. Now, if you don't like ghosts, I may avoid it, but it is quite a popular attraction. There are all kinds of fascinating graves and things that are going on there. And then down through the park here, a lovely place for a moonlit stroll as well. And I do believe our friend Vincent is in town this evening too. He loves to do different dramatic readings in the park, so certainly go see him if you would like to. He does different readings all night, so go back as often as you would like. And then over here, we've got the Queen's Gardens. One here is very, very red, and one of them is very, very white. You may visit whichever of those seems a bit more appropriate to you. However, if you visit one and not the other, there may be some repercussions for that down the line, but don't you worry. You're not going to be here very long. Just keep your head about you, yes? Alright, and then down here we've got all kinds of different fascinating places you can visit. Certainly check out the Hattery down here. The Mad Hatter loves to have people for tea and of course loves to outfit them with new chapeaux as well. Then over here we've got Oogie Boogie's lair. I would avoid that if I were you. He is quite fond of putting people into stew, so that may not be somewhere that you want to visit on your first time. And if you're here for a bit more excitement, there is of course Dante's Inferno room over here. Quite boisterous, but certain people like that sort of thing. And then of course we've got our very own sculpture gallery here from the renowned Delia Dietz, if you would like to see some of her sculptures, or I believe her daughter hangs out around there as well. And then of course down here we've got Nevermore Academy. It's a bit off the track, there's a bit of a walk here. Now generally they are not all that fond of outsiders. I do believe they've been having some trouble about some unsightly murders and things as well, so if you go there I might leave out some of the details about your visit, just in case. They do tend to be a bit of a suspicious bunch, but still quite lovely to walk around and see all of that very classic architecture. I believe that they have a dance going on this evening as well. And then of course there's Maybe's Inn and Tavern here, quite a lovely warm place, although I wouldn't venture too far from there, otherwise you are going to end up near the Tree of the Dead. If you do happen to go there, just again, be sure to keep your head about you. Now, if you're in need of a shave, there is a wonderful barber shop in town up here, as well as Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. She has a lovely, lovely, delectable recipe that people are quite fond of. Or if you need a haircut, there's also a lovely man named Edward who has a hair salon in town as well. There's a market over here. The Ball and Socket pub is quite a popular place as well. So there are lots of different places that you could adventure to if you would like to. But as I said, just keep your wits about you. Right, there is your map. You may refer to that whenever you would like. Is there anything else that I can do for you before you go off to visit all of our lovely people here? Alright, well, if you do happen to think of anything, come back anytime you would like. You know where to find me now. Alright, well, do enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful time in BurtonTown.
Hello and welcome to this evening's delightfully macabre readings. We have lots of different masterpieces for us today, but the first we shall start with is by Edgar Allan Poe with the poem Lenore. Ah, broken is the golden bow, the spirit flown for ever. Let the bell toll, a saintly soul floats down the Stygian river. And guide of her, hast thou no tear? Weep now, or nevermore. See on yon drear, the rigid bier, low lies thy love Lenore. Come, let the burial rite be read, the funeral song be sung, an anthem for the queenliest dead that ever died so young. A dirge for her the doubly dead, in that she died so young. Wretches, ye loved her for her wealth, and hated her for her pride, and when she fell in feeble health, ye blessed her that she died. How shall the ritual then be read? The requiem how be sung? By you, by yours, the evil eye, by yours, the slanderous tongue. that did to death the innocent that died, and died so young. Peccavimus, but rave not thus, and let the Sabbath song go up to God so solemnly, the dead may feel so wrong. The sweet Lenore hath gone before, with hope that flew besides, leaving thee wild for the dear child that should have been thy bride. For hair, the fair, the debonair, that now so lowly lies, the life upon her yellow hair, but not within her eyes. The life still there upon her hair, and death upon her eyes. Of aught tonight, my heart's delight, no dirge will I upraise, but waft the angel on her flight, with the paean of old days. Let no bell toll, lest her sweet soul, amid its hallowed mirth, should catch the note as it doth float up from the damned earth. To friends above and friends below, the indignant ghost is riven from hell unto a high estate, far up within the heaven, from grief and groan to a golden throne. Beside the King of Heaven.
Come every year around this time. Unless they don't. But they must. I told you they would come. And what is your name, dear? A lovely name. A lovely name indeed. Oh, why, our visitors, of course, they come every year. And every year I pick the very perfect one to be our champion. Well, the others think it's silly. But I don't care. Who gets to say what's silly anyway? Yes, you'll do quite nicely. Well, the champion stands in the place of where Alice once stood as she slayed the Jabberwocky. No, you won't be slaying anything this year, dear. It's an honorary title. Yes, of course. I do have to dub you champion, though. I would make you the champion, it's just that, well, they're quite lovely, but just quite. Something is missing. Something indeed. But how can I know what's missing if it's missing? How am I supposed to find what I don't know isn't there? Oh, dear, what a pickle. What's that? Dead man's coins. Well, that might be missing. Do you carry dead man's coins? No, I'm sure the others will have some for them if that's it. What's that? How do you feel about buttered fingers? Not yours, someone else's. No longer attached. You don't look like you like that idea. I don't think the buttered fingers are what's missing. No, not that. Not that at all. Do you mind, dear? Thank you. Where did you come from? my sweet. I don't recognize that. Is it up, down, side or side? Well, it's a perfectly logical question. Have you drank any potions today, perhaps? No. Maybe that'll do it. What's that? I'm sorry, what's that? I didn't hear you. Yes. Yes, dead flowers could do quite nicely. Quite nicely indeed. Could you be a dear? Could you fetch my dead flowers for me? No, not those. No, not those. The other ones, the ones that are kept on the right of the left. Yes. Hurry along now, please. We mustn't keep our guest waiting. Yes, dead flowers. It'll really bring out the paleness in your cheeks. Oh, it'll be absolutely divine. The others will love it so much. Who all have you met so far? Well, certainly not the Hatter. No, but you really should. You should certainly meet the Hatter today. If we get you ready in time, you might make it in time for tea. I think tea time keeps changing. But who am I to judge? Old time is good time for tea time. Yes, dear, did you find them? No, not those. You found them, thank you. Yes, bring them here. Dead flowers for your hair. It'll be perfect. It'll make you the absolute picture of a champion. And then we will dub you and you can be on your way. Right on time for tea. Yes. You don't have any allergies, do you? Good. Dead indeed. Yes, I think this will look beautiful with your eye color. Are you alright if I put these in your hair? Wonderful, dear, thank you. Just right there. Oh, you're going to look divine. What do you think? Right here. That'll do quite nicely. Yes, they're a lovely combination. Let's see. Right over here. Lovely. I think over on this side you need some more dead flowers there. Just a few more, then you'll be perfect. Right on top here, dear. Lovely. What do you think they taste like? Would you like to try? Alright. One more. Then you'll be good. I must find the perfect one. Yes. This one will do marvelously. Right up here. There you are. Now you're quite perfect. Will someone bring me my sword so I can dub our new champion of the year? What? We seem to have lost the four-ball sword. It happens from time to time. Yes, a knife will do quite nicely. Does anyone have a knife? You do. Lovely. May I borrow your knife, please? Oh, yes, I'll give it back. Thank you, dear. Thank you. What a beautiful design. This will work marvelously. All right. Well, are you ready to be the champion of BurtonTown for this year? Splendid. Chin up. I hereby dub thee champion of BurtonTown. Now, you must be on your way, my dear. I wouldn't want you late. No. Hold that thought. Yes, dear. Could you lead our new champion away? Yes, show them the right path. Make sure they get to see everyone. Thank you, my sweet. Thank you. The rabbit will show you the way, all right? Yes, just follow the rabbit. Don't fall down any holes. All right. Now hurry along. You'll make it in time for tea. All right, darling. And have a very happy Halloween.
It's you. It's really you. I never forget a face. Oh, well, come in. As you can see, we're still having tea. All because I was waiting for your return. But wait. You're late. You're terribly late. Naughty. No matter. Come in quickly. We haven't got all day. I've been investigating things that start with the letter M. Do you know why a raven is like a writing desk? Can't lose your head when you've already lost it. Tea. It should still be hot.
superior than a teapot. Here you are. Drink. Drink. We've been waiting. It's so good to see you. It's been so long. Well, it's just your hat. It looks sad. How unfortunate. Though fortunate for me that I should be able to hat you. Yes. So I can fix it. All right. I'll just start by getting your measurements. Now, hold still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side. Very good. And up, up. And just very good. It can hear you. You must treat it with respect. Yes, just give it a little tap. Mix up the ingredients. I'll just place a little bit on your hat there. Hold still. There we go. We'll just heat it up here. Shine. And just get that all heated up here. Beautiful, isn't it? Now let's just put this here to protect your hat. Lovely quality hat, if I do say so myself. And just fix the brim by bending it into place here. Just taking a closer look at it here. Just making sure that it's all folded into place. Wonderful. It's a magnificent body. Good. How does that feel? A bit more comfortable, yes. Wonderful. Hold still. You looking for a photograph? I do that sort of thing here. Though I usually take pictures of the more interesting types, like Night of the Living Dead, with all the veins and pus. It's real gross. But I can go over the plans I offer. You don't happen to have an entity with you, do you? Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Just walking down the street like this, you'll pick one up in no time. Yeah, you definitely have one. The photo doesn't lie. Take a look. No legs. You're possessed. Well, lucky for you, I don't just do photography. I also deal in paranormal agreements. Like, say, if your house is haunted by a ghost and you two aren't really getting along, I help both parties draft an agreement so that they can live peacefully. And in your case, I also deal in possession agreements. Is that something you'd be interested in? Wonderful. All right, let's get started. So, how long have you been possessed? Do you even know what type of possession it is? Well, you know nothing. Well, we can't continue if we don't know what type of possession it is. But I can help. Don't worry, it's in my expertise. Look at me, will you? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the bloodshot eyes. What do you mean by that? We don't do exorcisms here. It's unfair to the ghost. Okay, go ahead and blink for me. Blink. Yeah, I'm seeing a double eyelid. No, all pretty standard. I hope you don't mind me getting up close and personal. I just need to get a good look at your skin. Has it always been like this? That's pretty gross. That's pretty standard. Perhaps it could be urine. I need to take a look in your ears. Hold still. Yeah, that's definitely not normal. For a mortal, anyway. Same on this side.
Has this always been here? This large, I just need to get a good idea of the texture. Different possessions cause different formations. All temporary, do not worry. I think it looks really cool. It'll probably disappear soon, though. It's just trying to freak you out. Don't let it win. Then it'll have, an upper hand in the agreement. Don't let it show that it's getting to you. I think I know what type of possession this is. I just need to speak with it really quickly, okay? If you don't mind. Alright. Excuse me, pardon me, can I speak to you? Told you about possession that you are taking the human that you are causing to so that if you could please do this, it would be really good. So did you tell us what it is you look for? Oh, right. Well, looks like the demands are very simple. You definitely did pick it up in BurtonTown, that's for sure. But all it wants is to experience the town and the joy through your eyes as you experience it for the first time. Then it'll skedaddle. It just wants to have a little fun. You must have looked really happy when you were walking down the street. Yeah, we don't get that much here. Not that we aren't happy, we just don't always look it. Well, if you agree to these terms, then I'll have you go ahead and sign the agreement for me. Say cheese. Another satisfied customer. Enjoy the rest of your time in BurtonTown, and good luck.
I have walked a great while over the snow, and I am not tall nor strong. My clothes are wet, my teeth are set, and the way was hard and long. I have wandered over the fruitful earth, but I never came here before. Oh, lift me over the threshold, and let me in at the door. The cutting wind is a cruel foe. I dare not stand in the blast. My hands are stone, my voice a groan, and the worst of death is past. But I am but a little maiden still. My little white feet are sore. Oh, lift me over the threshold, and let me in at thy door. Her voice was the voice that women have, who plead for their heart's desire. She came, and the quivering flame sunk and died in the fire. It never was lit again on my hearth since I hurried across the floor to lift her over the threshold and to let her in at the door.
Hello, and welcome to my barber shop. I'm Sweeney. You've come to the right place. I can promise you, you'll never have a closer shave for the rest of your life. If you don't believe me, you will when I'm done. Now, my process isn't much different from any other barber shop in the area. So why? What makes me special? Well, you see, my tools. My blade is an extension of my arm. I don't feel complete without it in my hand. Now, I don't like this to be a mystery, so let me walk you through my process here. First, I'll start with a nice warm towel. I'll place it right over your head. Right there. It'll open up those follicles. While that's over your head, I'll prepare the soap and the brush. Get nice and foamy for you. Oh, take that little towel off your head. Lather you up. And then the cutting begins. Sound good? Well, let's get started then, shall we? Let me prepare this towel for you. There we are. Nice and warm. Place it right over your head. There we go. All right. And now I shall prepare the brush and the soap. There we are, nice and foamy. Well, let's go ahead and take that off, shall we? There we are. You look absolutely relaxed, which is my goal. Now, if you don't mind, real quick, I have to prepare my razor and lather you up. Yes, you start on the cloth side of this, and you move on to the leather side. Just how it's done. There we are. Now, a little more water, a little more. Let's go ahead and, if you don't mind, I'm going to grab a hold of you. There we are. How do you feel? Are you ready? Sorry for now. What do I think of London? How long have I been here? I've been in town now for a little while. I have a rather pessimistic view of the city, if I'm being honest. Maybe you don't want to. You might be better off if you don't know my opinion. You insist. I certainly intend to put my roots down in this city and grow with it, but right now I must say I view London as sort of a giant pit. It's full of people that are just full of it. And the vermin of the world inhabit it. You're glad you know that now? If you don't mind, let's get started with your shave, shall we? Again, I will grab you. I need to stretch your skin a little bit. Here we go. Be careful, try not to move. I've decided I quite like you. Yeah. So, you will go home today. Happy. You will go home today happy. And you will... Next time you need a shave, come back, won't you? And who knows, between now and then, there'll be one less vermin in this pit. Here we go. Last bit. Alright, how do you feel? Well rested, I certainly hope. Well, thank you for coming today. And thank you for giving me just a little bit of hope. That there are others out there who see the problem, who see the wickedness. I agree something has to be done about it. Now, on your way out, be sure to try meat pie downstairs. I hear there's a new recipe, and people quite like it. So, out you go. And, I'll see you next time.
What? Oh. No, I haven't seen them. I don't recognize you. Do you go here? Well, then you really shouldn't be here. Not that I particularly want to be here myself, but... And you're supposed to meet them here? Oh, you're a date. I hear people do that. Have you been crying? Why? Over a boy? Really? Well, If you like, I can give you a few tips on dismemberment. No? Okay. Your makeup is a little crazed. Unless that's, of course, the look you were going for. No, I didn't think so. Well, good luck with that. What? You want me to help you? I really don't know much about makeup. Okay. Over here? Why are these things here anyway? I mean, sure. My roommate knows a lot more about this than I do. I could go get her. Why? Is it a secret? You're obviously not supposed to be here. I mean, you seem pretty normal. This really isn't the place for that. Oh. I mean, it looks okay. I don't think I could make it look great, but mine. I have a friend who did it for me. The dress. They picked that out too. Why are you really here? Oh no, you said that before, but something about you tells me that you're not just here for the dance. I like a little intrigue, and I can keep a secret. There. You look a little less dead, if that's the look you were going for. Personally, I prefer the opposite. Your cheeks are rosy. Your smile is bright. Oh. So you're going to keep up the charade of you're here with your date. That's fine. I mean, it's not true, but that's fine. We all have our various reasons for lying, right? Understandable. You don't happen to know anything about the murders that have been taking place here, do you? Of course not. Although if you did, you probably wouldn't tell me anyway, right? Me? No. No date. I just came to see the strange hormonal teenagers dancing. It's fascinating, really. You see the men, well, boys, really, stalking their prey. Like lions. No, more like hyenas. They stalk, they pounce. Their prey can be pathetic, but the girls at this school, well, let's just say they have a little more bite than usual. Your hair, it looks fine. It's attached to your head. A cousin of mine actually has lots of it. No, it looks fine. Normal, boring. Are you done? Not that I particularly want to get back, but I suppose I should show my face a little. I'm using this opportunity to observe fellow teenagers, see how I'm supposed to act. Well, enjoy whatever it is that you're doing, and perhaps I'll see you around, skulking in the shadows, or being, a little bit odd. I get that a lot too. Nice to meet you.
The pickety wench, who's got a kiss for the pickety wench? The pickety wench, who's got a kiss for the pickety wench? The pickety wench, who's got a kiss for the pickety wench? Hello there. Have a kiss on account. See, you have traveled to Sleepy Hollow part of town. Indeed, but not to worry, friend. I believe the horseman is away, at least for now. But we do enjoy an occasional stranger. Have you been seeing the sights? Good. So many glorious parts of town to see. Well, here at the old bridge, you may catch a slight glimmer of the Headless Horseman, but not to fear. You being a stranger and all, he will not come for your head. Rest assured, lovely. Now, I must look you over. I must invite you to one of my family's gatherings. Oh, something I've started doing for All Hallows Eve. Yes, if you prefer something else, you can always send for a new attire, and if not, you look just fine on your own. So, have a look here. Oh no, you don't need to require anything quite as fancy as my own. I just tend to take Halloween very, very seriously. You could potentially borrow something from my closet or my friend Ichabod's closet. He is in town as well for the All Hallows Eve gathering. Yes, good. I'm most grateful to have made your acquaintance right as you entered the Sleepy Hollow bit of this place. So, rather handsome. No, we don't require costume. Someday I will have a masquerade gathering.
Perhaps to honor the horseman. Stay on his good graces. Exactly. Okay, so, as I said, you were looking just wonderful. And you must attend. Good. It's always wonderful to meet new faces and welcome them to the town, especially a lovely one like yourself. Oh, games, of course. We love a good spooky game at my gatherings. The piggity witch, you see. You put the blindfold around. And you circle, 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 spin, 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 circle, and find someone to drop a kiss from the witch. As I said, who's got a kiss for the piggity witch? Who's got a kiss for the piggity witch? Who's got a kiss for the piggity witch? And then you would find your suitor. Yes. And of course, loving for apples, dancing, of course. Do you dance? I'll find you a lovely partner, and you must save me a dance. Perfect. Just perfect. Now, I do understand that you must be going, but remember my invitation. Watch out for the horsemen. You'll be just fine. It was so lovely to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your visit. Bye now.
And now, because I could not stop for death by Emily Dickinson. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labour and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the ring. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun. Or rather, he passed us. The dews drew quivering and chill, for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only tulle. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then 'tis centuries, and yet it feels shorter than the day. I first surmised the horses' heads were towards eternity. And this concludes our reading for this evening. I hope you found it, well, enlightening, if not a little chilling. Now, I must bid you to head out upon the night's Plutonian shore. Perhaps we will speak again when the time is right.